Harper government has been doing everything it possibly can to serve the crank turners, the corporate crank turners, and the people running the show, running our economies. They do everything possible to repeal laws and let them do whatever the hell they want. Anyway, hidden in the 300-page budget that they released, that isn't a budget at all, it's just a reshaping of our entire country, that one of the aspects of this is that they'll be able to start drilling for oil in the Gulf of the St. Lawrence. Like not in the ocean, but actually in the Gulf of the St. Lawrence River. This is where the fish go in for their spawning grounds. This is where like ocean life is spawned. Ocean life begins at the deltas of rivers, the Gulf where rivers meet the ocean. That's where life in the oceans happens. It's the most sensitive part of the ocean, and they've made it so that they can drill there. They're going to drill for it under the Arctic ice, which is impossible to clean because you can't just scrape it off the surface like you did in the Gulf of Mexico when they had a massive spill. It would sit under the ice and there's no way to clean it. And we see oil spills constantly. There's constantly oil spills, and the US doesn't even need this oil. We ship oil straight into the States and they export it. The United States has more oil than they need. They can't even process it all. They actually export oil. So we export it to another country so that they can in turn export it again. It's ludicrous, and we're drilling for more. Desperately, we gotta find more oil. We gotta find more oil that we don't need. And all the time, of course, gas prices are soaring here. We're not actually seeing any of the benefit from this oil. Here we are in Canada, one of the biggest oil producers in the world, and where's the benefit? We have expensive oil. Over and over, they want to keep telling us that Canada is an oil-based economy. I mean, look at this place. It's the second biggest country in the world, and it's loaded with resources, and it has a tiny population to support. This is not an oil-based economy. It's ridiculous. We're an everything-based economy. We have it all here. We don't even need profits from oil. It's ludicrous. The only reason why they're able to sell this idea that we're an oil-based economy is because they're stealing our productivity and our money from us outright.
Yeah, Remy.
So anyway, I had some quick ideas for where we could drill for oil, because they're running out of places to drill for oil in Canada. I was thinking we should start looking to see if there's some oil in Niagara Falls. We could drill right into the falls. Maybe there's some oil in Mount Logan. Let's put an oil rig on the top of Mount Logan and just drill into there and see if there's something good. Or the Ottawa River. Let's put an oil rig right out in front of Parliament in the Ottawa River. There might be some oil down there. It's at least worth destroying the river to find whether or not there's oil there. We could start putting oil rigs in the hospitals. There might be oil under the hospitals, public schools. Stephen Harper's forehead. Maybe we'll drill for oil in Stephen Harper's forehead. This is going to make for some good pictures, eh?